Hello physios, get back to my channel. Today we learn on examination of GATE and ADL's examination. Before entering, we have learned the motor sensory. Then we come to know how do you examination of GATE. We know this is a gait cycle which we already learned in exercise therapy. Like first we need to contact the heel strike, then foot flat, then it will be mid stance, then it is your push off. Push off is a combination of heel off and toe off. You can see there is no touching of heel and no touching of toe. That is together called push off. That is heel off, toe off. Then followed by your acceleration, mid swing, deacceleration. It is stance phase and swing phase. Then here we can see some of the few terms like step length, stride length and your base of width. We will learn further details what these terms it means. Here we have spatial variables. Your spatial variables is nothing but talking about the distance in what the length has been taken up. Here first we have step length. What does a step length? It means it is a distance between the initial contact of one foot to the opposite foot. What is the distance? One foot to the opposite foot. That is your step length. And next, stride length. It is a distance between the same foot from one point to the other point of the same foot. That comes your stride length. And width. What is the distance between a part of the two lengths? That is your step or base width. Next comes your last, average of toe out, or you can also call as degree of toe out. What does it means? It is the line intersecting the center of the heel and the second toe. Then you can see some of the change in the second toe, some angle. So it is about 7 degrees. It is a measuring angle between the line intersecting the center of heel and second toe. Normally, the degree of toe out decreases when the person is in speed walking and also increases in normal walking. This is degree of toe out. When talking about temporal variables, it tells about the time. How you can remember the spatial variables and temporal variables? Here temporal variables, it talks about only time. T temporal for T, time. TT is for remembered. Temporal and T for time. It talks about all the time. And first the cadence. What does the cadence? Cadence is nothing but how many steps is taken per minute. Normally it could be 90 to 120 or 120 to 180 steps. Mostly 150 steps around. That is your cadence. And speed, it means what is your speed of walking, whether you are walking slow, normal or super fast. Then swing time, how much you are swinging your arms. Like when you are walking normally, a person is usually swinging their arms. What is the time? And what is the stride time and step time? That is your distance, how you are keeping it one foot to the other foot at a length. That is your step length. And at a time, at how much of time you are going to keep the other foot. That comes your step time and stride time. And double limb support, it means how much you are taking the support to keep contact on the ground. Both feet must be contact on the ground. That comes your measuring of your time. Next comes your normal daily activities of living system, like your ambulation while you are in bedridden or wheelchair. Next comes your bathing. You need to be take up with the mug, or you can have any support, taking any help. Communication with your friends, neighbors, dressing up yourself, eating with a spoon, or grooming standards with a comb. And it is also the type of exercises you need to be doing your grooming standard. And also toileting. And next your mobility, that is your transfers. Next comes your investigations. Like we gonna to be check up your complete blood picture and scanning reports, CT scan, MRI scan, and lumbar puncture. Mostly we'll do at L2, L3 level. And what next comes your problems list. In problems list, what the person is having majorly, that we will note down. Next, your treatment plan. So after finishing all the diagnosis, yes, and I'm sure about this is a stroke, this is about Parkinson's, then what you are going to be goals and PT management. What terms your short term goals, like you need to give the pain relief, and you need to improve the confidence that you are going to deal with the patient. And long term goals, like what you have to be treated, you need to give some of the techniques that he or she should do, also do in home program. And next comes your PT management. Your PT management tells about what to do and what is the steps to be taken up. That comes your PT management at a spasticity level or any rigidity level, or it might be relaxation or patient education, or improving the strength or improving the range of motion, or any, it might be any management that according to the condition or diagnosis can be taken up. Next, thanks for watching SPN.